Alright, good day and welcome, my beautiful motherfuckers, to another exciting episode. Hopefully, they keep ending with one person not fucking connecting, and like every game is a goddamn AFK surrender at like 3 minutes remake. So hopefully we get an actual fucking game out of this. Really, really hoping. So my buddy Krimsinskye is going to be playing in it. That's what we're spectating. See what kind of fiesta we end up getting. It is a teleport flash conqueror Mordekaiser, very stock standard, going into a flash ignite conquer Irelia. Her healing is a little bit weirdly good, like too good. Like it's strange. There is a cane with Dark Harvest. I don't like that. That usually signifies they're going to be going blue cane, which is just not as good as red cane, really. Also, the only people he can stack blue off of is the bot lane, the Teemo and the Lucian. And Teemo Lucian is going to hard crush this Bard Vayne because Lucian counters the ever-living crap out of Vayne. It is a horrible matchup to be on the Vayne end of. In the mid lane, you've got a Yone versus a Diana. A little swingy. I like Diana. I love her as a champion. She's a lot of fun. She's just not very good. Yone's a little interesting. I don't think he's overly strong either, but he's manaless, and you can just spam his attacks and sort of just keep yourself going. The Conqueror's nice for heal. You don't. She's melee, so it's not like you're going to be dealing. Like it's not like you need fleet to stay relevant. So okay. Just trade out those knockup. Bard just gets free shot. This is exactly the same as what happened in the last game that ended in a remake. It was a Bard that ran into that bush and got just ignited, traded into burnt flash. However, he died in that one, but that was a remake, so who really gives a shit? Warwick is doing the cheese start, and the reason this is happening is because blue side had no wards on any of the starting camps. The fact that Lucian Teemo was waiting in that bush should have told you that that Warwick did not start blue. And then he is teleported right back into lane. The thing is, it is 2.5 minutes. Scuttle is not yet started. You don't have any wards on your own jungle. You TP'd back in, and you died again. Because nobody was going to come help you, because you knew that Warwick was going to be in your jungle. He was going to be close. There was just no way you could push through that. And going 0-2... down 6 to 17 CS into an Irelia with your teleport already gone. By the time you get back to lane, she's probably going to be... Oh, she's backing now. She's not even forcing it. She's just going to go get an item advantage and just walk it back because Lord's only going to be able to do a slow push. And she's just going to be able to collect the wave under her tower with no big deal. Meanwhile, bot lane is going to be hard winning, as we knew it was going to be. Because Teemo Lucian is just going to be able to bully out this Bard Vayne every single time. Teemo got really lucky. If he would have accidentally autoed somebody before that and had that burn damage, he would have died to the tower. Hopefully Mord can get some levels going on him. The big issue is that, if I'm not mistaken, when he had died, we'll get back to that real quick. If you take an E, there's no point to take E. You're never going to win the fight. If you want to fight them, don't take your E. It gives you no benefits. Take W. You need the shield. If you would have had shield instead of E, you would have actually probably won that fight. Warwick is putting on a clinic. Vayne's stuck on the tower. If you go near this Warwick, you're going to die. You couldn't even E him in. Oh my god. This is just an absolute gap in basically every lane. You already know that Lucian's going to beat the Vayne matchup. Now, granted, if Vayne is able to, even if she's 0-14, if she's somehow able to get all of her items, the game goes 45 minutes, she can arc carry. Teemo's dumbass got executed. Mord is at even levels. He burnt shield way too early. Now Irelia's going to run him down. Kane can't even farm his own jungle. Can Yone do anything? He's going to snap back. Snaps back. Able to get some trade down. Unfortunately goes onto the Kane. That sucks. Mord was able to get his recall off. He is definitely down to levels. Irelia does have flash up. This is the problem. Bard gets a good stun. Actually able to get some reasonable trade off. Kane is level 3. Bard's level 3. If they even attempt to fight without the Yone into this Lucian, they're going to die. Oh, nope. Lucian fucked everything up and did not have a ward open. Unfortunately, Teemo showed up and is running his Bard down. Warwick shows up. Bard's dead. Goes onto the Teemo, thankfully. Somehow the Teemo has 3 kills, which is weird. And it looks Battle Class can't possibly be thinking about going Imperial Mandate to Teemo. Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, you really want to go with the standard build. Good burn damage happening onto this Irelia. Holy shit. Do you got W? Okay, don't get hit by an accidental minion. I cannot believe that Irelia fucked that fight up that bad that the Mordekaiser was able to get back into this game. This lane should have been beyond over. Beyond over. But she had fought into a wave, and every one of those... We're just going to take a quick look at this again. So she's fighting into this wave. She's getting hit by cannons, she's getting hit by all these creeps. Every 3 auto attacks is the equivalent of a, like cannon creeps, is the equivalent of an auto attack from a champion with no items. She just took way too much trade, and even then it was incredibly close to being, her winning anyways, right? Okay, so this Yone-Diana matchup is staying pretty even, but this bot lane is just fucked because this Warwick is just putting on a clinic in comparison with this Kane. The issue with Season 11 is that jungle is such a bustedly weird role that if you have an autofill jungle, you just lose. You just lose the game. Like, that's just how it is. Like, jungle is just, it makes such a big difference. It's so swingy. It's really weird. Dan is hiding. Teemo's hiding. Kane's attempted to do some farming. Yone ain't pinging anything about MIAs. There is no pings coming out. He's still not pinging. Like, Vayne's just gonna die. Why does she think she can go up for some auto attacks onto this Lucian? Yes, shutdown goes onto the Bard, but really, who gives a shit? Kane is somehow still level 4. I don't even know how that's possible. Bard suicided. No need to do that. Kane, I don't know what you think you're going to be able to do. Yone still hasn't changed shit. Mord is hard pushing this, but the Warwick's coming in. Warwick is only level 5. This isn't a big deal. Ult him. Or ult somebody. That's the beautiful thing about Mordekaiser, is he had the ability, if you get ganked, to just press ult on one person and at least turn it into a 1v1. Maybe you get something out of it before it all goes to shit. He is doing leeching, so he does have some damage. Big damage comes down from the Irelia. Shield dropped. He is not going through that wall to pop that out. He is really starting to heal up. Gets the flash off. Are you able to get the... Nope, missed the Q, but the burn's still happening. Dead. So somehow this Irelia with 63 CS to, at the time, 39, with the early double kill lead, is somehow not able to do jack shit. Kane is still level 4. How? And flashed for the fancy play, died from it. Yone just got bullied out, even though he's got the level advantage. This Kane is truly horrific. 1 in 4. I just don't see him having any positive effect on this game. This is up to Mord to be able to carry, and I don't think he's going to be able to do it just because of how far ahead the Warwick and the Lucian are, and what the Teemo's going to do. So Teemo has gone Moonstone Renewer. Oh my, that is a very interesting build. I mean, it's done some healing, like, cool, but Teemo has a blind, no actual stuns. Good attempt. No ult though to catch anything. Good slow coming in. Able to get that pop down. Very nice. Sadly, no shutdown gold going over. Did use the TP to get into the bot lane as opposed to TPing back to the wave. That was a good play. You don't just want to be using the TP to farm. That doesn't help anybody. Like, yeah, you're definitely way down in CS. Mord's kind of weird to CS with. Big wave getting missed up top, but... And plates going over to the Irelia, which, again, sucks to have happen. Good engage by the Yone, but I don't think much is going to happen. Thankfully, the suppress means nothing when the E snaps you back. The Vayne literally can't play the game. If she wants to try and auto-attack somebody, the Teemo just blinds her. And you're looking at a finished Kraken Slayer on a Lucian at 65 CS to 37 and Zerkers on the Vayne. Bard still hasn't even hit level 6. Teemo and Lucian are level 7. Spotland is fuckered. Warwick is back. He's going to snatch back, but he's able to get the trade onto the Diana. The burn should be enough. Very nice. Able to get the trade back. This is a level 9 Yone. And still a level 5 fucking Kane. Like, this guy is beyond useless. A lot of plates have gone down in the bot lane. Irelia is able to get some reasonable trade back on. The Mord does have full shield ready to go. Hopefully he doesn't waste it, just to get the heals back. Although Irelia is really good at popping the shields with her passive when she's full stack. Yone did not take any damage out from that, so he's actually doing quite decent. The issue is, if you take a look, like, yeah, top lane's pretty close to even. This Kane, however, is down 1,000 gold. Mid lane's up 1,000 gold, but your ADC has half the gold, and your support, the enemy support also has twice the gold of your Vayne. Good engage off that from the, like, into the Diana. Just gets the kill right before the snapback happens. Bot lane is completely hose-bagged. This is a monstrous bot gap. I mean, 1-8 and 2 into 9-3 and 10. Like, and the jungle diff is monstrous too. Warwick has total dragon control. It's bot. Bard, you're down so many levels. You've got tower, you got nothing to fall back to. Irelia is in onto this Yone, probably going to get a very easy kill. Yep. Yone overforced. Okay, Kane did some damage, gets in, hasn't got his form though, so really doesn't have that much damage, dies for free. Bard's able to get some damage in, the Lucian's following up, gets the quick and easy kill. Vayne doesn't even know how to go to a target, ease into nothing, dies for free. 508 for the Lucian. This is not winnable, in my opinion, by the blue side. I think that this jungle gap, this bot gap, might be just too much. If it was ADC gap, that'd be one thing, but this is also support gap, and somehow you're getting gapped by Teemo. I mean, it's a 3-level, it's a 3-level difference. Kane keeps trying to play off the bot lane. Bot lane's fucked. Leave bot lane alone. Go anywhere that isn't bot lane. Go mid, go top, accelerate a different lane. Here's the thing, if they got one, beautiful set of stuns though, wonderful, conveys you any kind of damage, gets the late stun, but at least it was something, gets the kill down, double shutdown, big gold ends up going over. That's huge. I don't know if it's huge enough. Kane's coming in. They were able to get the kill on the Yone earlier. He is scaling. He will be eventually a champion. Dustblade. We've got an ult from the Mord into the Diana. Misses basically almost every Q, but it doesn't really matter with Mord. It's kind of strange. He's got the finished Riftmaker, which is solid. The Irelia has the Divine Sunlight. A little bit different than I'm used to, but still decent. Better, I guess, it's a full tank matchup, so the blue side is actually pretty squishy. They are down 5k at 15 minutes. This is awesome. The big problem is this game is horrific, and there's a very good chance he dies. Nope, he had Smite. If he didn't, I think he would have gotten executed. He's 1 and 6. It's not good. This Warwick is way stronger. Teemo gets stunned for very, very free. The blind goes down into another stun by the Vayne. Vayne does not have ult, but was able to get some damage off. Teemo does have blind now, so be careful. Don't try and overly engage. Okay, if blind's down, go in hard. But no, we're not doing that. Warwick should be able to put some decent fight onto this Mord. He was able to get the shield off. Able to actually get some pretty good heal. This fight should just be a net break point. Unfortunately, Diana showed up and just deleted him. Lucian chases off the Vayne and the Bard by himself, taking his flash and ult. The Teemo and the Lucian are just going to continue to accelerate this bot lane discrepancy. Yone kind of wants to go in, but at the ssame point, yeah, he's 2 levels up, but these two are very scary strong, and who is going to follow up? The only person of any kind of value that can help the Yone fight anybody is the Mordekaiser, and he is dead. He went with Sork Shoes, which is okay. It's not like anybody's really, like, you got Merc Treads on the Irelia. She is doing more of a tankier build, and you are going to be stacking resistances on the Warwick, which is okay, but I think with the CC, you would be way better off going with Merc Treads into this matchup. Not just this matchup, but this game itself, with the slows, the blinds, and everything else. Yone is going to have some bad times due to the strength of this Warwick. This Warwick is just too much. He's incredibly strong. Incredibly strong. And of course, does the magic damage. So really, in this game, the best bet if you're playing top lane Mordekaiser would be Merc Treads after the Void, and then starting in on an Oblivion Orb, just so you can have a prayer. Gets the stun, should be able to run away from this. Kayn comes in, able to actually do more damage than I had anticipated. The Bard steals the kill, but that's okay. Looks like Mord wanted that kill. He wanted the gold. He took the gold. Came. He saw. He conquered. Really good use of the Bard ult to stop that charge. Really, really good. That was big. That was well played. Really good. I did not expect him to use it properly, I'll be honest. Warwick is going to be going for drag number 3. Vayne continues to be useless. Kayn continues to be useless. She's got Kraken Slayer, cool. She's got Berserkers, cool. She's getting there, but she's down an entire Essence Reaver to this Lucian. However, she is maintaining even levels, which is okay. But the issue is that the Mord and the Yone are top during a dragon spawn. There's no need to be here. You're just giving them free objectives. You can't allow them to look for soul point this easy. But they stole, which is huge. If they wouldn't have, that would have been monstrous, and I kind of would have blamed the Yone for being up top, when he never should have been. No real need to pop the shield that early. You gotta wait for some of this trade back. Able to get a really good hit off of that, and was able to smash that next cube down. This Irelia's having a very bad time. She's now going to be starting to stack a little bit more. Good damage trade back onto the Warwick. Unfortunately, just not quite enough to do a full follow-up. Diana is starting to do some point-and-click delete with this Harvester. Yone is having some serious issues as he doesn't really have jungle support. Vayne, can you eat her into the tower? No, you don't even need to, as the Diana played herself. Mord is going in. He is not... Oh, there's that big Q. And dead. Solid play. I mean, that's the thing. When a Mord gets ahead, he can just start running down. Looks like he went for the Riley second. You know what? Nobody's really got blinks, but they got a bunch of jumps and dashes, so actually it's not that bad of a play at all. To go with the Rileys, usually I'm not as big of a fan of it. Bard is going to die. They should be able to take Teemo and trade. Oh, unfortunate. Warwick missed with the ult, but these Teemo Shrooms are going to start doing some work. Mord just died because of all the Teemo Shroom damage, and the fact that his Kayn ain't exactly useless, and he is 100% tunneling the Teemo. Yeah, he got him. They get the Irelia, but one of the problems would be that the Warwick is still up and about. So I really want to see him go for the Oblivion Orb next, just to deal with the level of healing coming out of the red team. Vayne's probably going to die to this Diana. Oh, actually, you know what? They're same level. That was a lot more damage than I had expected, but the Yone was at least able to get a kill out of it. Hopefully he can be kind of useful. Good stun from the Bard, not gonna lie, that was pretty fucking clutch. Really fucking clutch. Decent damage block from the shield bow. Bit for the Kraken Slayer. A lot more for the Kraken Slayer. Chunk from there. Not bad. Good amount of healing. That's alright. Bard has gone with a rapid fire cannon Mobius. Good amount of heal, actually. That was a huge Q for damage. Mord is by far the highest level in the game. I don't think that there's any champion that can 1v1 him. They've managed to hammer, to stop the hemorrhaging. Irelia just kind of took all of that damage for free. Just stood there and took that. Kayn is starting to deal some damage, actually. The Diana is kind of weird. Like, she had such this advantage and health and lead, and this Mord has been aggressively doing fucking nothing. Sorry, not the Mord, the Kayn. And now the Kayn is somehow killing people. And meanwhile, Bot had this ridiculous advantage, and is now just hemorrhaging again. And the Kayn is actually tied up in level with this Warwick, who is hard carrying, but now it doesn't even seem to matter anymore, as the rest of his team is sort of just falling apart. Because, yeah, the Diana's doing big burst, big damage, but she's not bringing too much else to the table. She's not really CSing, and she can't match anybody in a split. She's too far down to match anybody in the side lane. Teemo has a ridiculous amount of shrooms up anywhere and everywhere, and is able to go in with the... Okay, so he's doing the Grievous Wounds, but not off the Morellos. He's going off of Immobilizing. He doesn't have anything that immobilizes. He slopes. That's not immobilizing. This was a dumb build. Okay, sustained damage. That's a good one. That's weirdly working. It's so weird. But that's... She should have got Morellos. This is just weird. This is good. Going into the Blade of the Rune King, that's solid. Normally you want to go into the Rage Blade second, but Blade of the Rune King into a team with this much constant burn damage is not bad. Great! Yasuo ult. Almost was able to get this double kill, but the other two members ended up showing up. Mord is TPing bot. This I don't understand. Like, unless he's anticipating on immediately rolling into this dragon fight. He better. Okay, good. Otherwise, that'd be very, very annoying. One Teemo Shroom. Two Teemo Shroom. Hit the Teemo. Oh, he's going to walk into their entire team blind. Was able to get the ult off. 3 Teemo shrooms! But he's dead. Unfortunately, the Kayn is not doing too much of anything again. We're back to that. Ult into the Warwick and just dies free. Meanwhile, Yone was mid farming and the Vayne was back. So you did give over another one. That sucks, but it is what it is. That was a very uncoordinated assault. You do have Morello's done though for the Mord. This basically means that nobody can successfully 1v1 him. Nash's Tooth build on the Diana is pretty decent for the auto attack continuous trait. The problem is very, very squishy. Is anybody going to respond to these Barons? Because they are doing it very fast. They're pinging it. It doesn't matter, it's gone. That's Baron over. That is a very unfortunate because Blue Team is actually starting to crawl back. Why am I not seeing enough sleepers? I need to see more sleepers somehow. I think that Sorks is getting more into more trouble than it's worth. Mercs would have been the better buy. That's all right. They seem to be giving over blue buffs to Vayne, which is kind of weird. I mean, eventually she can do some work. She does have this finished Blade of the King, which is nice. Rage Blade finish will be really big, but you are looking at still another full item advantage on this Lucian. But she is starting to remain kind of useful for CC. The problem is that, yes, Diana is squishy, but she does do large amounts of burst damage. Vayne is just trying to auto-attack to stay alive. The amount of burn from that Teemo, the blind fucks it so hard. Thankfully, Blade of the King gets some stuff going, but there's a Warwick. Nope, Warwick's over there. That was just a Bard running really fast. Irelia is going to be tanking at a tower with the Baron advantage. Lucian is looking to roam through. I would love to see some wards in this bot section. At least they've got some over here. Looks like he fucked up his E. Doesn't really matter. Vayne's going to match. Vayne's down a level, down an item. Should be able to do something. Able to get some trade back in here. Drop that Irelia. Oh wow, she's definitely going to be going for a little bit of beef. Something tells me this is going to be... Oh! Good try, but you're so far down. Something tells me this is going to be going into Titanic. Instead of Ravenous. Kaboom! Free gold for the Mordekaiser. 11, 6, and 3, doing quite solid. Probably going Demonic Embrace for this next item. Bard just goes to the old hit and run. I mean, that is a level 15 Warwick. 7, 1, and 8. He is hard carrying his top laner and his mid laner. His bot didn't need any help. Let's check in. 1919 versus 565. Like, she's just not able to proc this or do anything. Good damage block off this. Decent damage dealt off that. Sunfire has not really been doing much at all. Meh. Pretty sizable. Lots of burn damage. The healing's kind of tapered a little bit. Bard is not letting any mythics at all. He's building very much for himself, not really for the rest of the team. I mean, Rapid Fire, Mobies, and then it's just a weird build. Good dodge out from Diana ult. That was really nicely done. You get the flash, you stayed alive, you weren't able to stun her out, but the problem is the rest of the fucking team is there. Mord ults Warwick, gets some stuns into the wall, gets that shut down too. That's big gold going over. I mean, he's got the Oblivion, so he's able to do some work. It'll be a lot bigger when he's able to get the Demonic Embrace off. Oh, that Teemo blind came in pretty good. Still was able to drop him. You're looking at one very, very dead Irelia, one very, very dead Teemo. Lucian is terrifyingly strong. Like, that was some huge damage. Lucian can proc the Kraken Slayer so crazy fast with his passive that it really, really hurts to try and trade it, especially when he's ahead with the Conqueror, right? He's also going to be finishing Mortal Reminder right away. He needs 650 gold. He's got that inventory. He's just farming out a little bit more. Mord is level 17, highest in the game. 2 levels over any of his other teammates. Looks like they're finally able to go. This should have been the objective from the start, because this is sole point. At least you can kind of keep it to yourself a bit. It's also nice to be able to get double mountain drinks on yourselves. It does help a lot. So now we do have a finished Mortal Reminder on the Lucian. And he's starting cloth armor, so that would tell me he's going to go with a Guardian Angel build, which makes sense. There is a Kane, a Yone, and a Vayne. It's a good build. It's the right build. So Yone's farming away. Teemo's going to be running at this Mordekaiser. He stepped into a trap. He has no MR at all. Like I said, the Sorks were not the right build. Because there actually is a lot of CC on the red side. Irelia's got stuns, he's got fear effects from... these don't do jack shit against suppress. So, against the Mordekaiser, it's nothing. But, I mean, it is magic damage, lots of magic damage. Also knockups, blinds, slows again, you know. I think that would have been the better buy. Vayne tumbles into a shroom. It's what happens. Red side is setting up for this next Baron take, coming up in now. Mordekaiser sees this, is TPing, but he's TPing by himself into the entirety of the red team and dies completely. Because nobody else from blue side was rotating, and he gave over a sizable shutdown as the strongest person on the team. If blue can't make something up from this, they are toast. Like, that is probably going to be Baron gone, unless the Kane can make God Steal. Because Mord sort of straight up entered there. If he would have gone to one of these wards, totally different game. But he went right into their whole team and just died for it. And there's a lot of wards and shrooms around. They could burn this thing down really easy. Looks like Kane isn't even going to attempt to do a steal. They're just going to let them have it again. But in fairness, what did they do with it last time, right? Like, pretty much nothing. Diana's actually getting a little bit scary here. So he's suicided. There was no real need for him to go there either. I don't know what the play was there. Good burst. Still, not much. A bit. We're getting there. Good block. Finally starting to get some damage, but only half. So much burn and heal and healing reduction and now cosmic drive. But this Teemo's actually like quite the fucking threat. Like, and I'm really not sure what the fuck this Bard's doing half the time. But this Teemo was actually like doing a lot more than I thought he was gonna do. Like, granted, yes, nobody can play great in our elo. We're in a low fucking elo. We're shitters. This is life. But this Teemo's doing more than I think he should do. And I feel like this Yone build is probably one of the most shitty things I've ever seen. Shield bow. Nice, you got your crit. Storm Razor. Okay, some attack speed, some crit. Not a great item though. On him. Okay, Mortal Reminder. You got some more crit. Cool. A Vampiric Scepter and a BF Sword. Maybe he's going for Bloodthirsty. That's cool. Where's your IE, man? Like, why did you go Storm Razor instead of IE? Whatever. Is what it is. Starting on this Rage Knife, but it's taken a while. Was able to get that onto the Teemo. Very nice. Able to get some damage down. Chase this little bastard rat down. Should be able to get the burn off. Yep. Kills him. Gets the easy shutdown. Look at the damage he took. Vayne literally eased the Lucian towards the Mordekaiser to get him killed. Irelia is able to just freely push. She burns flash. This game's very weak. I don't know why you flashed. He is pure lethality, and nobody is stacking armor on the red side. So this is at least a good sign. They're 6k down still at 34 minutes. It's really not that bad. If blue is able to survive, never mind. If blue would be able to survive for another, wow, that healing off that Irelia. I think that more people are going to need to stack some anti-heal. The only person with anti-heal is the Mord. Why is nobody up? And the Yone. Good engage. Able to get some pretty good stuff. Pops that Irelia, pops the Warwick, stems a shit ton of bleed. Very, very nice. They're pinging out this Mountain Dragon again. They need to stop the soul point. They should be able to get it for free. I mean, blue side should have absolute control because what can red side really contest? I mean, yes, Teemo's coming in. He's got some shrooms down. He's able to do some chasing. Bard's coming in for these slows. Whiffs the stun, unfortunately. He's actually doing a lot of auto-attack damage. They can't quite kill him, but McCain is unfortunately gets murdered. Bard's going to die to that, and they literally just managed to give over soul points. How did you guys get soul? What the fuck just happened? What did I watch? Why is nobody building armor? Or sorry, MR. Why is nobody building fucking MR? So you got a Cosmic Drive, Move Faster, Demonic Embrace, cool. Demonic Embrace, solid buy. Cosmic Drive, I am not quite as big on in this case. Because you're already slowing them, you don't really need to move faster. The health is okay. I really think that buying, I mean, at this point in the game, with what the Warwick, the Diana, and that Teemo are doing, get a Spirit Visage, stack up the extra health, get the MR, get the extra healing. So let's see if they can stem too much of the bleed. Lucian is just about 18. Diana's 18 somehow. You were looking at level 15 Vayne. If they're able to hold on for about another 10 minutes, I think Vayne might be able to actually do it. Good ult goes down from this Mordekaiser. Trying to go onto this Warwick. It's probably not the target you want. Could not quite pop the shield. The damage is just too different. Like really, what's the Vayne bringing to the table right now? She's trying, but she gets blinded and zoned out. She's barely able to hit anybody with a Kraken Slayer. Diana just runs it down. Kane should be able to kill this Diana. Yep, pops him. Warwick is very tanky. Like, they're not even dealing damage to him. That's the thing. If you're already doing a Riftmaker, why? So Riftmaker is going to be giving you this true damage, right? For the bonus damage. So you're going to be dealing extra true. And then the mythic passive is giving you magic pen. So you don't need 18 flat pen when you're doing percentage pen. But the game is lost. We kind of knew that was going to happen. This bot gap was just too much to come back from. Moore did his best. He shut down the Irelia quite solidly. But this bot lane. This bot lane was just so gone. They needed to survive until almost 50 minutes, I think, before the Vayne would have had enough items to be able to fight back. Because Kraken Slayer, Blade of the Rune King, Rage Blade, she needed a Mortal Reminder next, followed by a GA, or maybe a Phantom Dancer. Although, honestly, you'd almost want to go with Mortal Reminder into Merc Scimitar, just to have a prayer. Well, the Bard build was dumb shit. Last item built, Imperial Mandate. Alright, so that was me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. It was a bit of a clown fiesta. It started off as a very one-sided shit show. They were able to start getting it back, but the spot diff was just way too much to come back from. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you didn't, as always, fuck off and find a different channel. If you did, keep on watching me. We're doing stuff. Alright, y'all have yourselves a good one. Catch you later.